Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I just did the previous video that they're headed your way, right? This message off the back, y'all, this message is for kingdom marriages, okay? My name is Tiffany. I normally share prophetic dreams that God gives me or any prophetic word that He gives me to share on here. And this is like a continuance from the previous video I did. So if they've awakened or they're headed your way was something that was for you, this one will be for you as well. Just always pray and ask God to make sure that it's for you, okay? So this is a message God shared with me the other day. Me and him were talking, and he told me to title this Father of the Bride. This is not based on a prophetic dream. This is just based on a word God gave me. And he had me watch the movie Father of the Bride 1, and then he had me watch the movie Father of the Bride 2. And we talked about it. And he was just sharing with me how, so many people are in heavy anticipation about their kingdom marriage, their kingdom spouse, like they just cannot wait. And they're missing something that is so priceless, so invaluable at this time. And that's this time they have with God, right? He was showing me the movie The Father of the Bride, and he was talking to me while I was watching it, and it kind of brought me to tears because I didn't have that kind of, father-daughter relationship growing up. I didn't really experience a father in a home like that growing up. And so watching that father, and I've seen that movie years ago, but it's something about watching a movie, after you've grown up and watching it with God. And so, but watching that father and the love he had for his daughter and just how protective he was of his daughter, at first, he thought it was too soon for her to get married. He was so protective of her getting married. He was just causing trouble here and there, because he didn't think she was ready. But then when he saw how much she really loved that man, and he saw that that man's intentions were pure towards her as well, he just, he stepped out of the way. He stepped out of the way, and he made sure that, they both had everything they needed, for the wedding and stuff. And so, anyways, God was just showing me, he was just showing me and reminding me the love that a father has for their child. And that this wasn't, even though he's excited about these kingdom marriages because of what he's about to do in them and through them, and he knows how happy it's going to make us. And our happiness means so much to him, y'all. It means so much to him, right? He was kind of showing me too that it's still hard for him. Because even for the guys, we're all to be the brides of Christ. He's the father of all the brides. And as he's pairing us up with our kingdom spouse, with our kingdom mate, we're in so heavy anticipation to get with this person. We're missing vital time that we could be spending with God, right? Something he put on my heart and spirit with this message is he brought up that Mike Todd series, the very first one they did at the beginning of this year, where he said, "This is holy. This here is holy." That's what he brought up. And he was showing me that this time you have right now before your kingdom spouse comes is holy. This time right here while God is building you and he's developing you and he's showing you who you are in him and who you were created to be, this time is pure. You're never going to have a time like this again. And so while we're such in a rush to get out of it because it's uncomfortable and we don't like it, God just wanted to remind you not to miss out on this time. If you've done everything he told you to do, that's great. That's awesome. He was even leading me to spend time with him. Some days he just said, just sit with me. Just sit with me. You have to understand this isn't easy for God. He's excited, but he's told so many people, don't forget me, because he's about to bless you beyond measure. And it's going to be like you have to make time for him. Some of y'all are going to get married and have a baby right afterwards. And everybody is going to be pulling at your time, right? And so even in the movie, the father was like, he was having a hard time at the end of the wedding trying to just hug his daughter and congratulate her. She had so many people around her. All he wanted was to kiss the bride. That's all the father of the bride in the movie, all he wanted to do was kiss the bride. And he had a hard time getting to her because she was surrounded by so many people, and even the daughter, before she got married, she had a hard time leaving home because she knew her life would never be the same. God will always be a part of our lives, right? But when you get married, it's not going to be the same. All this extra free time you have to spend with him, yeah, I'll be talking to God all throughout the day, all throughout the day. And I'm still going to talk to him, all, throughout the day, but it's going to be different. It's not going to be the same. There are going to be more bodies that are going to need your attention. So this time you have with God is priceless. This priceless. And before he gives you away, he just wants you to remember that he's the father of the bride and how much he loves you. And instead of being, so anxious for these marriages, and they're good things, there's nothing wrong with wanting them, but don't miss out on this priceless time you have to spend with God, because you will not have this kind of time again. Things are going to move so fast and so quickly, okay? So he just wanted me to remind you of that, to take this time to spend with him, because this time is it's priceless. It's too valuable. You're not going to get it. It's not going to be like this again. And if you don't spend this time getting everything he has for you to get, and we're in preparation season, right? For the things he has for us. And he's been purifying so much in us, right? But just spend some time with him just because you love him. And not because you need for him to fix anything or do anything extra special in your life, but just because you love him. And you know that things are about to get very busy. Maybe spend a day with him in prayer. Y'all can watch a movie together. Just do something with just you and him. But anyways, you guys, he just wanted me to remind you that this time is priceless. This time is valuable. And I promise when he brought this message to me, I was in tears a little bit because I felt his heart. And like he even had me watch Father of the Bride too. And they had a baby in the next one. With these kingdom marriages, y'all have to understand, y'all in these kingdom marriages, y'all have broken curses, right? Y'all have broken generational curses in your family. These kingdom marriages are about to be powerful. The children you have with your kingdom spouse are going to be new level powerful, okay? These children, these babies y'all about to have, and y'all kingdom marriages are about to be on a whole nother level of powerful. I've already seen it in dreams, okay? You're going to have your hands full. You're going to have to make sure you make time for God. This time is priceless. This time you have right now to lay up with God and just, bask in his presence, just chill in his presence, be all up in his arms, cuddle up with him. This time is priceless. This time is priceless, okay? So yeah, that was just something else for a lot of kingdom marriages, that a lot of y'all going to have children right afterwards, because he's doing a new thing. He's doing a new thing. And a lot of y'all have broken generational curses, and what's coming out of y'all after the curse has been lifted, it's going to be powerful. It has to be reproduced. It has to be reproduced. So many of y'all are going to have babies right afterwards. Powerful babies, powerful families, powerful legacies, okay? So this time don't worry. Don't worry. Your spouse is coming, okay? But this time you have right now with God is priceless. It's not going to be this quiet like this again. You're going to have to take vacations just to let me have some time alone. It's not going to be this quiet, okay? All right, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. I didn't mean to make this long, but God just kept putting that in my spirit, Father of the Bride. He's the Father of the Bride, and he does not give you away easily. He gives you away with much joy because he knows that you're going to be happy, but he knows that things are not going to be the same. He's had you to himself. Do you know? He's enjoyed having you to himself, and now he got to share you. So make sure y'all keep him first. Y'all know he's a jealous guy. He don't play that. But he's the Father of the Bride, and this is not easy for him, okay? But he is excited to see you happier than you've ever been, all right? All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed, and use this time. Trust God for your kingdom spouse that he's coming and all that, or she's coming, and leave that with him, and spend time with your Father, because this time is priceless. You're not going to get this time again. This time, this is holy. God said here, this time right here is holy, okay? All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed.